Dear viewers, welcome back my Blazor playlist. In this episode, I'll discuss how we can build the dialog to save or update customer information into database. Here we can see new customer component. I built this component in other episodes of this playlist to discuss various form element of Blazor. In this episode, I will change this route component to dialog. I will use Matblazor Dialog. This is the official website of Matblazor. To use Matblazor Dialog, you first need to install Matblazor in your application. Here you can see installation guideline, or you can check my other videos of this playlist where I had discussed how to install it. Let's search Dialog here. Let's copy this code and paste inside the new customer component inside here. So let's cut the edit form from here to here. Also remove this paste directive and also cut this code and paste here. And this is the header of this dialog. Let's paste here and remove everything from the mat dialog content. And cut this HTML form element from here and paste inside the mat dialog content. Also, we do not need this button. Instead, we can use this button here and remove this page title, header. Now inside the edit form, I added a mat dialog, and inside the mat dialog, there is some form element to submit customer information. And here we can see a property dialog is open. This is the Boolean property. When the value of this property is true, the dialog will be opened. When it is false, the dialog will be closed. So inside this component, I am declaring this field bool and adding a initial value false. Now there is no error. Also at the below part, you can see the no thanks buttons. Changing caption to no thanks to cancel. Also, I need to add a method inside here. Open the dialog. And this method will be public method. Let's change this new customer to customer edit dialog. This name is meaningful. Here we can see some error. So let's see the result.cs file. Oh, the class name has not been changed. So it should be customer edit dialog. I hope error will be gone. Let's see. So this is all about customer edit dialog. And let's see how we can open this dialog from this customer list form. Let's add a button to open the customer dialog. Here, button. Let's save and let's see in browser. So here we can see the create customer button. When I click this button, the customer dialog will be opened. Let's add code to open this dialog. Since customer edit dialog is different component, to open customer edit dialog from this component by clicking this button, I need to add dialog component inside this Blazor file like an HTML element. It's like this. Customer. Okay, let's add a on click event here. So on click and event handler of this on click event handle customer create. So let's define this method inside the code event file. So it will be private void handle customer create. Now inside this method we need to call this open dialog method, which is the method of customer edit dialog, which is the child component in this example, and this customer is a parent component. So how we can do that? So Blazor has ref directive. Using this directive, we can call a child component method from a parent component. Let's add a ref directive, and this directive will be assigned by the instance of customer edit dialog, customer dialog. And then I need to declare here, and this should be exactly customer dialog. So let's do with customer dialog, and this could be private variable. And now we can call open dialog using this instance. And let's save. Here we can see, let's click the create customer. No model popped up. Let's add a breakpoint here inside the handle customer create. Also the child component method open dialog. Let's click here. Again, we can see that this method has been called. Also this method has been called. So the state of the dialog is open has been changed. But we cannot see the dialog in browser. This is because Blazor does not update the state. So we need to update this state forcefully by calling the method state has changed. This method will tell the Blazor the state has been changed. So now the dialog is open is true. So you can open this dialog in browser. So let's say here we can see the new customer dialog. Let's see how we can save the customer information using this dialog. This is the customer ID dialog. Inside here, we can see the submit button. And the type of this button is submit. So when click this button, actually on valid submit will be fired, and this handle valid submit event handler method will be executed. So here the handle valid submit event handler method. So inside this method we can see it is calling a customer post API to create a customer, and also it's adding a message to the toaster service. So after adding the customer, it will show a message in toast. But I don't see any code to close the dialog. So let's add a code to close the dialog. Here, this dialog is open, false, it closes the dialog. When this field is false, the dialog will be closed. But in this case, Blazor will not understand that the state has been changed. So we need to call state has changed to forcefully tells the browser that the value of dialog is open field has been changed, and it closes the dialog. Let's save and let's see. Here I'm adding a customer SNL. The last name is Hop, mail address is SIC, gender is male, country is Bangladesh, address is Dhaka. Click OK and click submit. Here we can see the dialog has been closed, and we can see also a toast message, but this grid has not been refreshed. Let's reload it from the browser. Now we can see the customer we added recently. So let's see how we can refresh this grid automatically. To do so, I need to add a event callback delegate, which is Blazor delegate. Which is Blazor component delegate. The name of the delegate is the customer updated, and this should be public delegate. I need to add a attribute of parameter to this delegate, as because this delegate should be assigned a method inside the parent component. And inside here, I'm calling invoke async to raise this event. And inside the parent component, I need to define a method. I can async task handle customer update. I will assign this method to that delegate so that when that delegate will be fired, this method will be executed and the grid will be refreshed. Let's assign this method to the delegate inside here. So delegate is on customer updated. And the method of parent component is handle customer updated. Let's save and let's see in browser. Let's click the create customer again and add a customer. This is Abdul. Last name is Hamid. And ABC, it's male. Country is Bangladesh. Address Dhaka. Click submit. Here we can see the customer has been added and the grid also be refreshed. In the next episode, I will discuss how you can update this customer information using this dialog. Thank you.